Hi, I'm Dr. McGinley. I want to welcome you to EDA 503, Family Systems in Special Education. This is a course that I'm happy to say students over the years have really very much appreciated. Many of you are already doing a lot of work with families. Some of you not so much, but certainly when it comes to special education, the law can't think of another term, but forces us to work and work well with families. And that would be our choosing anyway. That's our best practices. I can proudly say that it was a course I wrote many, many years ago. If it wasn't for COVID, you would be seeing a lot more of families. You would be in a field with families. You're touching base. But what we think we've done is that we've redesigned the course and hopefully offered you a really good experience about your thoughts about working with families and the different aspects of working with families. Having said that, I do open the course a couple weeks in advance. At this point, you're just going to get the syllabus. Not expecting you to do anything other than to just peruse through it if you choose. I always send it out a little bit early so that you can purchase the textbook ahead of time and be ready to go. 5 weeks goes pretty quickly over the course of the summer. I'm going to be sort of looking to the side here. You know how Zoom is. Looking at the syllabus, I won't be just touching base on a couple of things because the first night, the synchronous time, we'll spend a little bit of time in class just going over it again and being able to answer your questions about the summer course. So let me look to the side here. Of course, you know, you're going to read through the syllabus, get a sense of the objectives, what's involved in the course, but I know that students like to really hone in on the assignments, and so I'll spend a little time there. By now, many of you have probably done Iris at Vanderbilt assignments. They are great, I'm going to say little modules, packed full of research-based material. I always like to do at least one Iris in every class because that, if you haven't had the opportunity to peruse through the Iris at Vanderbilt site, this gives you that opportunity, and it's filled with modules and information briefs and video and great research. So you're going to do one on families, right? And what you do there is answer the assessment questions and hand them in on a Microsoft Word doc. We're going to ask you to do some research on siblings, right? That is an area that sometimes is neglected. And so you have a research paper, of course, written in APA style, that you develop essentially a review of the literature on a topic area you want to address, a question, essentially a research question that you want to address on siblings of children with disabilities. You have a video analysis assignment where you're going to be viewing some videos, some really excellent videos on children and their family systems, and you're going to be responding on discussion boards within your groups to the video prompts. We will have luckily, we will have a group of parents come in. There are 2 synchronous sessions required for this course. One is the very first night, so we can just answer questions and get you started. The second is on June the 17th, when a group of parents will come in, and that's always an excellent session. You will have developed questions for them and handed them in to us, and we will be giving them the questions, and then, of course, some time for spontaneous question and answer. You have quizzes in this class. They're all based on the chapters in your textbook. But one nice thing about these quizzes is your group and you get to develop some of the questions, and those questions are put out to the whole class. And so that essentially, if you read the chapters and look at those, at least some of the questions on the quiz, you will have had prior to taking the quiz. You have a survey research assignment. You're not asked to carry out the survey, but you are asked to develop a sound consent letter, a letter of introduction, as well as a survey question instrument. So I implore you to strongly read the material given to you on survey research, because your grade is based on your understanding of how to do a quality research, survey research tool. You have to develop, you have your choice within your group of either a web page or a multimedia poster. We call it a pictochart, but you can really use any Web 2.0 tool to develop the web page and or the multimedia poster. If you choose to use pictochart, we tell you to create a dummy account to share your password and login within your group so that you can all edit it. You have your selection. I do list some books. You have a book on a family, or you can choose one of your own by approval with me as well to write an essay on your book assignment. And so those are the assignments. Again, right now I'll be sending out this video and the syllabus. And then on the first night of class, we'll spend a little bit of time. It won't be the whole time. We'll log in by 7:30 and spend some time reviewing the syllabus and the course again and answering any of the questions you have. Okay, take care. I really look forward to working with you this summer.